Well, hello there, Earth signs. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There are many layers of meaning. In my readings, I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. All right, try to hear me and feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. Listen, if anybody ever has any complaints, roll back to the intro and make sure that I haven't already covered that. Okay. I've been hearing a few complaints. Well, I can't say a few. I heard a complaint. Okay. I heard a complaint. And recently. And it was covered. It really was covered in the intro. So make sure, because we get away from the intro and we forget, right? Okay, great. So I'm just going to lay out one card for each sign, and then do the larger message. And then whatever that card is, pow, that's for you. All right, fantastic. We're going to go with Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. All right, fantastic. Now, ancestors, what do we got for the earth signs right now? What's going on and what's going down? What's going on and what's going down? The ancestors say this. Let me lay the card out, okay? Let me just do the first floor right here. Let me just do the first floor. Okay. I'm coming. I'm a-coming. Oh, look at there. Look at there. Okay. All right. So here's the dealy yo. Let me see if this light gets better. Hold on. Okay. It's a little better. Okay. So there's something. Someone is taking something lightly. They're taking lightly a divine calling. They're taking lightly the need to heal. Okay, they need to do some healing. They're taking it light, but it's not a game. The consequences are very serious. They need to take it a little more seriously. Looks like here. Okay, there's a small matter of a child of God or somebody who is adored by God, somebody who is receiving God's favor. They are the truth, apparently. Here they have assistance from the spirit world, and they may just be sitting on their perch. I'm not sure. But I know that the devil is afoot. And while the devil is afoot, this child of God shall not move from their perch, is what I see there. There may be some money, legacy, long-term stability, some dough, or a goal that someone is trying to reach. They're trying to line up with their counterpart, I get here on the first floor. They're trying to get on their counterpart's level. Get on my level. Okay, so they're trying to get on their counterpart's level or same page or some such thing like that. You know, they're trying to match their frequency because they feel like y'all would have long-term success together. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's go another floor down. What they're taking it lightly. Let's go into it. Somebody is taking something lightly. A new beginning. Some magical woman or their intuition. Oh, they need to talk to somebody. They need to speak to someone. A healing conversation has to be had in order for the new beginning to begin, apparently. And it's not a game, but somebody's taking it lightly. Excuse me. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, the creator suddenly spun the wheel of fortune. I think there was some kind of wheel of fortune for y'all before. Who was that? Was that Capricorn? Something. One of you earth people. Okay, so anyhow, yeah, so there's a divine calling, right? The Creator spun the Wheel of Fortune. Here's the Wheel of Fortune here. Right? And sudden disruption. Right? All based on this divine calling right here. Okay? So this could be this is a profound realization upon which our very existence depends. So somebody's existence depends on following this divine calling, and they need to do that expediently, or speak up, dare to follow the divine path, dare to assert their will, dare to say present, or whatever, right? Okay. Fantastic, especially if somebody is needing to have a healing conversation. I get the sensation that the squeaky wheel gets the grease. I get the sensation that closed mouths don't get fed. That's what I get there. Okay. Let us move on. The root cause is the healing that this person has to do. It might be an emperor figure, or someone needs to take a stand with themselves, I get the sensation, and heal, or take a stand. I don't know if it's with themselves. Take a stand and heal. Make the time, make the space, make the effort, whatever. The healing has to get done. The healing conversation has to get done. I get the sensation this is two separate events in order for this divine calling to be followed and for the new beginning to begin. So it's not a game. That's what I'm getting there. Okay, so let's talk about the child of God, somebody who is adored by God, or mutual admiration between you and the Creator, or perhaps, it's like a loving kind of energy, very loving, very mutual. All right, what about it? Somebody feels empowered by this. They feel adored. They feel cared about. They are empowered to go through some karma, or they're blessed to be able to survive their karma, or some such thing like that. Let's go deeper. Yeah, they stayed on their perch when war was being made against them. Somebody was strategizing how to hurt this person. Somebody was thinking and spending time on how to hurt this person, and or there's a king of air, king of swords, who tried to hurt this person. Okay. Possibly a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or just possibly somebody who was in their king of swords energy, being very calculated, very strategic about trying to harm this person who has the assistance of God on their side. This person did not move off their perch, however, even in light of all of this, kung fu business that this, person was trying to harm them. Okay, well, let's get to the devil down here. Yeah, devil's here. Okay, on the board anyway. Okay, fantastic. What about it? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the devil knew. Yeah, okay. The devil knew that the Ten of Cups was at hand. Okay, the devil knew this. And so tried to, take it away. Tried to take it away from someone. However, it looks like because there's a broken-hearted person, okay, so the devil could have just been trying to make it so, since this person is so adored by God, since this person gets God's grace or favor, okay, so the strategizer, the war guy, was mad, was essentially upset because this person is, empowered to, roast in the fires of hell and still come back looking like this. Wait, can you see? That's how she looks. Like serene, right? She's like, oh, she's having a great time, right? Okay, well, that made someone mad, okay? And so, or that makes someone mad, depending on how it's all unfolding. So they wanted to take away the Ten of Cups. They wanted to take away the Ten of Cups, so you couldn't get the Ten of Cups. Okay, but it looks like the Ten of Cups stayed with this broken-hearted person. You see what I'm saying? Like the Ten of Cups is over here with her, and then here's the Devil, right? So this is how the cards came out, like that, right? Pow. So he didn't want that, so he got in the middle of that. This sounds like 3 people at least is being discussed here. At least 3 people. Could be more. Could be more. Okay, but whoever it was, excuse me. It seems like, yeah, okay, it could be a whole bunch of shit, so I'm just not even going to go there. So the point is, the devil was trying to, mess with this child of God business. So let's find out about the legacy. I feel like there's 2 men because, okay, so listen, I feel like there's a King of Air and there's a King of Wands. This doesn't feel like the same guy. This King of Swords, I think, may have tried to intercept on some level the King of Wands guy, who feels like they're possibly a counterpart to the child of God feminine. If it's a feminine or the child of God, the receiving person on the receiving end. It's like 2 males, and one male doesn't want the other male to have the woman, Queen of Wands, on the board. They may have both had this kind of relationship to her, or they both see her in this way, or, some such thing like that. All right, so, or they know that you see her in that way, so that's a problem for some reason. Okay, great. So somebody didn't want the guy, I get the sensation, to have the Ten of Cups. Maybe because they couldn't have the Ten of Cups with this person. So they didn't want this guy to have the Ten of Cups with this person. I get the sensation for this scenario. Okay, and this doesn't have to be necessarily romantic. You hear the variables, do your thing. If this was, or if you're on the receiving end of this, as the, like you're the child of God kind of thing, like you adore God, like it's a thing, you know what I mean? Then you're the feminine, or in the feminine position to be receptive to it. But then there's a guy, the King of Wands. Oh, maybe he's also a child of God. Maybe these are the children of God. Okay, so anyhow, let's go into the money or the legacy or the goal. Yeah, okay. Okay, it could be the same fucking guy. I don't know. Anyhow, maybe this guy is like hating on himself. That's a possibility too. Like maybe somebody has like an instinct that matches the feminine. The feminine who's being adored by God. And maybe his thinking is not in harmony. And so, like maybe he was self-sabotaging. That's a possibility too. Like he was just totally hating on himself. Is a possibility. So because I have a profound realization of self. Like somebody is realizing that they need to do the right thing if they want to reach their goal. And if they want to have long-term success, they have to do the right thing. So if that's the case, that's making it sound like the King of Air and the King of Wands is the same guy. You feel me? Okay, let us move on. Okay, so the King of Wands wants to take action to protect what matters most from illusions. Okay, see, now that's taking me back to making me think that it's 2 different guys. Like maybe this King of Swords said something to the King of Wands, or did something or didn't do something, whatever action he took, the King of Swords, might have been to put up some sort of facade or some sort of elaborate, illusion to make the King of Wands, what? To make him what? I don't know. Do something devilish? Make war? Hurt the feminine? Some such thing like that? Don't be with her. Right? That's the bottom line. All right. So let's go on to... So if the King of Wands wants to be with the Queen of Wands, his counterpart, then like both two sexy motherfuckers, okay, that just take action, or they, have a sex appetite like rabbits, or, like in some way they are matched, right, on the passionate level. And, that could just be they're both go-getters, or they, they take action, or they're both impulsive, or whatever. Anyhow, somebody's in love with this Queen of Wands. I'm going to guess it's the King of Wands, since he feels the need to be protective, and since he's the one who's interested in reaching his goals, and he's the one who's having a profound realization of self, and he realizes that, he has to be careful of magicians, which is making me feel like there's a King of Air, separate King of Swords. Okay. Whew. Interesting. I'm going to have to do a whole reading about these two masculines, divine feminines. I think there's two masculines in your energy, and I would like to get to the bottom of the both of them. Okay, fantastic. So, so the Queen of Wands loves the King of Wands. The King of Wands loves the Queen of Wands. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Even though it could be mutual. It could be mutual. But I'm getting that he loves her, so he has to face his fears. That's like a critical maneuver that he has to do. He has to face his fears, and he's realizing that, he has to do the right thing if he wants to reach his goals. He can't hold the fears and the illusions and reach his goals too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to leave it there. Let's go to the single cards for each sign. Virgo. Forced sacrifice. You had to let something go. You just had to. Okay? You don't have time for the bullshit. Ain't nobody got time to bleed. Ain't nobody got time for games. And so you let the shit go. You had to. And you did what you had to do. All right? Pow. That's for you. All of that plus that. Pow. Taurus. Listen, there's nothing you can do about this thing. Okay? I mean, try and try and try, and it just keeps coming to nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got to let God handle these things. You got to let God handle it. You see what I'm saying? Because it doesn't even matter what the devil is trying to do. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. It doesn't matter. Okay? There's nothing you can do about the fact that you're blessed and you have the ancestors' assistance. And that's just what it is. And the devil can just keep doing what he's doing. He ain't going to be nothing but tired fucking with you. All right? He's just going to tucker himself right out. All right? So all of that plus that. Pow. All right, Capricorn. Listen. It's time to reach out to connect. It's divine timing. That's what time that it is. Okay? And that's just that. That is just that. Okay? It doesn't matter what the devil tried to do, what the devil would prefer. It doesn't matter. If the divine says these people get to go to these places, that is that. So nobody can really fuck with you if you fucking with the divine. Then the case is motherfucking closed. You know what I'm saying? So all of that plus that, pow. Listen, I hope that message helped you. I really do. For more deep-ass readings where we see the devil is really always up to no good. You always have to secure yourself from that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. In deep-ass readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out if you need a personal. Get in contact with me. My information is down below. And pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. Make sure you're out there discriminating wisely. And I will see you again here soon. Earth signs behind the black veil.